Hey guys, welcome. I'm not showing my face today because it's early in the morning and it's looking crazy. But we are the morning after the moon energy in Sagittarius. So I went ahead, it's a little different. I'm in the closet today. So I already pulled the card. So it's a spread of 14, which is 7 and 7. That's kind of cool. And 7 plus 1, 14. I'm sorry. I did that wrong. 14, 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 energy equals change. And so that's a good read in the direction that I think this moon is pushing us to be in, exploring new options, change, and being open to that. So, like we always do, we read the cards that stick out to us the most. I'm going to say the cards that we did receive, which is the Ace of Knives, the Sun card, which I love that card, is talking about birthing energy. That could be birthing in the physical form, whether it's a baby, or birthing creativity, birthing new job, promotion, things like that. We also have the Mother of Knives, the Justice card. No, Justice card is Libra card. The Eight of Coins. I love this card for some reason. She's just like in her space of like kind of reading the energy, and she's wearing yellow. And yellow means happiness. If you don't know, Six of Baskets. They're in a strawberry field, which is significant because we just came into the strawberry moon in Sagittarius, so that's significant. We got the Chariot energy, Four of Wands. Four of Wands, I do enjoy this card. It's like a couple, but in the middle is the woman there. She's in between two bridges but holding them up. Well, the husband is holding her up, but she's standing in between, creating a balance between them. And we got the Father of Wands, daughter of Coins, Judgment card, Strength card, Ace of Baskets. Is another favorite card of mine because it gives ancestral energy. The yellow again is like the ancestor, but it's a male ancestor that's standing behind, and just like this gives me lineage vibes. It's like the flowers are representative of maybe like time past or traveling through time. So spirit energy around him. He can't really physically touch him, but he is touching him, meaning like he's in his aura. And then the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands also gives me lineage vibes because this gives me like the baboa tree. That's the way I see this particular card. So what I'm going to read is honestly, it's 3 cards I'm going to read here that is significant to me. The Daughter of Coins, the Ace of Baskets, the Eight of Wands, and actually the Eight of Coins. So let's start with the Eight of Coins. So the Eight of Coins means education, employment. A woman sits at the table engaging in a variety of forms of divination. This is just like studying. Her passion and soul mission have led her to work on strengthening her connections to her ancestors and their wisdom and knowledge. This card speaks of the energy of giving your all. This woman is cultivating her divination abilities, seeing how her gifts can help her as a light worker who intends to improve the lives of others. Each time she does the same task with regularity and unwavering attention. She moves towards a new level of mastery, paying meticulous attention to every detail. She finds her work profoundly productive and satisfying. The Eight of Coins is a reminder to carve out time to hone your skills and talents. It is important to move beyond your comfort zone and the limitations that you have set for yourself in order to evolve and see the true capabilities Know that any energy, time, and heart you invest in your development will be worth your while. The yang energy, which is a positive energy for this particular card, is production and routine, making money through skilled labor, mastery, and skill development. And it's inspiring you to have a personal dance party. When you dance, it releases energy. It releases endorphins. That is the happiness endorphin of letting things go. So that is particular to this particular. This is specific to this particular card. The next thing that we're going to read is the Daughter of Coins. And bear with me as I go to this card. So the Daughter of Coins, and I'll put the card back up. The Daughter of Coins, she's in front of this white mare horse. And she's standing in this blue dress, which is really beautiful, hair flowing. She's like, she has this like kind of headpiece on as well, if you look very closely. But she just looks very angelic, and behind her is the yellow as well. So she's like shining like in a distance. And so the Daughter of Coins, she's diligent, she's thorough. She's a young woman standing boldly, accompanied by her white mare. She knows there is work to be done, but the slow and steady wins the race. The Daughter of Coins is prepared for setbacks, aware that falling off the horse is possible. So she's aware that failure can happen, but not standing in your failure. She won't be discouraged and is determined to climb back on the saddle. This card holds the energy of sticking it out for the long haul. The Daughter of Coins revels in being dependable, building a life that supports her lifestyle. She spends her money wisely and always has resources for a rainy day. Beware of becoming stagnant by being too practical, not embracing change or avoiding risk-taking. The energy of the card can lean towards the extremes of being thriftless or hoarding, depending on how your energy flows. The yang energy, which is a positive energy for this particular card, is focusing on building finances or securing commitments, making proposal, advancing class sizes, gifts, new contracts. And it's suggestive that you take a cooking class, or you can cook in the home, whichever suits your boat. The next card that we're going to read is going to be the Ace of Baskets. And this is where I talked about the lineage energy. Alrighty. So the Ace of Baskets speaks to the traits of compassion and intimacy. A man sits on a chair in a field of flowers, one of his ancestors standing behind him with his hands on the seated man's shoulders. The man has been soul-searching, looking for his purpose. He has come to realize that what he longs for cannot be found outside of him, so it's within him. It's always been there. The Ace of Baskets carries the energy of emotional fulfillment. It indicates an overflow of abundance and peace. This card calls for you to live in a way that will build generational peace, compassion, and grace. It is time to welcome all that is blossoming and blooming. The yang energy, which is a positive representation of this particular card, is spiritual beginning or awakening, new relationships, compassion, search within the soul for one's true purpose or desire. And aligning energy for this particular card is something that I enjoy. Is spoil yourself as you would a loved one. So you deserve the best. And the Ace of Wands, this is also ancestral energy, as we spoke about. So let's go to this. The Ace of Wands, the traits are creativity and inspiration. Two impala meatheads underneath a baboa tree in the savannah, as I was speaking to. Legends say that the African royalty and elders chose the baboa tree as their meeting spot because they were able to commune with the spirits of the plant for guidance. The Ace of Wands is called to heed your internal advice and wisdom. Be open to channeling inspiration and pursuing ideas that will allow you to rise above your obstacles in a way. Act fast and harness divine intervention when it strikes. This card is a green light to build a world and life you believe in. It is sending you motivation to continue creating, making, and designing. The yang, the positive vibes for this particular card, is routine, spiritual awakening, a celebration of life, and reevaluation. And it is suggestive that you read a picture book. So that is this particular deck. Of course, this is our black tarot deck, and we're going to move on to the African Goddess Rising deck. I'm actually going to pick 5 since we came up with the number 5 in numbering. I'm just going to pick 5 cards since that's the inspiration for change and advances. So let's just pick 5 cards really quick that come out for this. The African Goddess deck is by Abiola Abrams. And that's the Oracle Guidebook deck. So the first card that came out is Joy. Second card that came out is Awakening. Third card that came out is Storms. But this is probably specific to us coming into a full moon. If you've gone over anything or had anything that has been interruptive, we're moving through that energy. That's why we had the Awakening and Joy card come out. Ooh, so all these came out. Giving and receiving, cosmic power, truth, worthiness, and naked. So the card that I think I'm going to read is, let's think about it. Let me see what speaks to us here. Well, I'm trying to see what we haven't read here before. Let's talk about it. Let's do number 14 with it, which is worthiness. And that's what this card looks like, worthiness. And it kind of looks like she's a scale because it's 2 like pails of water or like just liquid being poured, but she's in the middle. So it kind of gives you the scales there. But that's number 14 in this deck. And it's a Teti. So the goddess of worthiness is Aroma. The origin is Aroma in Ethiopia. The temples are warriors and the element is bush. Great goddess Ateti, queen of the gods, is a fierce protector of women and girls for the Aroma people of Ethiopia. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. I think trees are relevant in this particular reading. Still speaking to the ancestral dialect. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. The birth certificate says we need your overflowing magic, joy. We got joy as well, and vulnerability. And most importantly, we need you. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you and others dislike are worth loving too. The Creator loves you unconditionally. And the declaration for this particular card is that I matter. So that is the energy read for today. Today is June 12th. It's Thursday. It's one day after the strawberry moon energy. And generally that energy stays for up to 3 days. So we're going to move into that energy. We're going to ask for newness and abundance. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.